Why I was a people pleaser? Well, because I wanted to feel loved, right? I think that this is the reason we are people pleasers. But I wanted to feel loved not by being myself, but by being a good friend or a good daughter. We want to be good, to viewed as good people, and that's how we will feel loved. What does it mean to be a good person? Well, it's to do what those people want us to do for them. It's to take care of their feelings. It's to think about what they will think about me. Put all of your focus on how they would feel, how they would react, how they would think. Just making those people happy, right? Even if while doing all of those things, you are going against your values, even if you feel that you letting them crossing your boundaries, but you can say anything, no, 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 because then you will be a bad person. Shut up, let them cross, let them do whatever they want to do, and just accept it. Yeah, because that's what a good person does, accepts people crossing their boundaries, people going against their values. Be a good person. Be a good person, but doesn't mean the things that I said right now. Then you live like that for years, and you have plenty of wonderful people in your life, but at the same time you have many people who let you live by this people pleasing world, because you meet some people pleasers as well, and you become good friends of them because it's easy, because you always think about, I always think about them, they always think about me, and it's like, what do you want to eat? I don't know, what do you want to eat? I don't know, what do you want to it's like that. But when you around people who know how to take, and they know how to think about themselves already, so it's very easy for both of the sides, right? Because they just need to think about themselves and say whatever they want and act however they want and feel right, and you need to accept everything they say and do, and try to be the clown, in the, how does it called, he's the king and you are the clown of the castle. That's for me what was the meaning for years of being just being a good person. Good person equals doing what expected from me, and just thinking only about the other person. But there was a part inside of me that always felt like shit, and he never left, and he became stronger and stronger with the years. So I felt like shit when I had to lie, when I couldn't talk about topics that are interesting for me. I could talk, but then I would be a bad person for talking about things that doesn't interested the other person, that doesn't interested in to listen to. But I want to talk about those things and say what I want. Like, it's crazy. it's crazy to do those stuff. This is how I was thinking in the past. Like, oh no, I would stay alone in this world and then die on the street. Okay, if I will go deep to the belief that made me act the way I acted, that made me a people pleaser, because I had this other side in me that hated lying so much, that hated doing the things that they don't want to do, that hated tiptoe around the person, that hated fucking sit and shut up when people can say and do whatever they want, and all of the people around me salute them and accept them only because they are afraid what would happen if they would not do that. I fucking hated it. And sometimes I had to work with both of those sides, and it's both of these sides are extreme, so you can't work with them. It's either this side is in control or either this side is in control, and both of them are not really who I was. Why is that? Because one day I asked myself, well, it's so important to me to feel a good person, right? To be good. Because that's what a good child does. And as I love to say, we are all children with a subjective life experience. That's it. Because everything's from that time when we were kids. That was my belief, that being a good kid is shutting up and doing whatever the world, my father and mother expected me to do, oh my God, to survive. But then I understood that, but what about me? Like, what about being good to myself? What about being a good friend of myself? What about being a good parent to my inner child, to myself? What about thinking about what I want, what I feel, what I think? What about that? Because no one is doing it for me, because no one can know what are my boundaries, right? Only I know them. No one can know what am I thinking about, because only I know, because this is here. It's in my brain, obviously. So if I'm the only person that knows what am I thinking about, what am I feeling, what makes me feel this or that way, so I must also think about myself. Because I don't know any mind readers. We wish we had some mind readers. We wish our partner would read our minds, but this is not the case. One of my biggest understanding that I was hearing all the time in all of the podcasts that I'm listening to, but you're not focusing on that because my comfort zone is being a people pleaser. So oh my God, and you truly believe that the world will collapse if you will start to think about yourself. Oh my God, oh no. But the thing is that I've understood that if I am the one who's putting my boundaries aside and ignoring my boundaries, if I am the one who doesn't give a shit about my feelings and about my thoughts and about what do I want, so why the hell would other people who don't fucking know all of the things that I said, because I'm the only one who can know them, would think about them, would care for them? If I am acting as if me doesn't matter, so yes, this is the situation. All of it doesn't matter. Because this is how I am acting towards myself. So obviously, I will see the same thing from the outside world. You know, those people, especially women, that we are going dating douche after douche after douche, right? And then there is a wonderful person who's coming, a wonderful, lovely man is coming and wanting to be around us, wanting to date us, shows that he wants us. And what we do, no, I don't like it. I love the games. I love the I don't know, maybe he will answer, maybe he will not answer. No, I don't like this person. I want the douche. No, you don't want the douche. You just, your love language is maybe that you had some daddy issues. I had, so I know you had some daddy issues that made you believe, for me it was that no one will ever love me, especially no men. Men will never love me. So who would I date? Man that doesn't look at me. What the fuck, what does she want? And I would never notice man who truly nice to me, that wants me, because in my reality it doesn't exist. He's an alien. So this is exactly the same thing. If a person who wants to be my friend because of who I am, that I never tried to please them, I would I would not believe that it's even possible. I would think like, why does he want to be around me? I'm not doing anything special. Yeah, I am. I'm just being me. It's special enough. Same for you. Being yourself, it's fucking special enough. It's more than more. This is what I have to say. Because I don't like to say it's more than enough. Because then I have the word enough. But enough, it could be plenty of things. But if I will say it's more than more, abundance, it's more than more. For me, I prefer to say more than more. You can say more than enough. I don't care. But it's way more funner to say it's more than more. So you are more than more in my language. Way more than more, just by being yourself. When you will become your best friend, when you will be nice to yourself, your unpleasant feelings and your pleasant feelings. Because remember, unpleasant feelings, it's just there to guide you to what do I don't want, what makes me feel So they are guides, okay? They are there for a reason. So when you will start to act towards yourself this way, guess what? You will meet people around you that will see you the same way as well. And yes, you will lose people. I know. You will lose people that weren't your friends, that were the friends of what you bring to the table, of what you are doing, okay? But they weren't the person you are, true friend. Because also maybe they didn't know you, like it was for me. I was a people pleaser with many people. And when I started to stop lying and started to be more my true self, it takes time. They just left immediately. Bye-bye. And it's okay, because there are people who stayed and they didn't give a shit, because they just loved you by just being you, that it's more than more. Remember, I said this a minute ago. And people will come and you will work, because I remember it was so tough to me to, oh my God, I'm going to meet new people. My previous norm for me was to try to understand what they want and act as if like match the thing. What is trying to understand who they are to match them. Okay, this is what I was doing in the past. And then when I understood that I need to meet new people, and I'm not who I was, okay? I'm not a people pleaser anymore, like a hardcore. You still have it in you. This is why you have this negotiation with yourself. Oh my God, what I'm going to do? Am I going to people please? I'm going to please myself and just be. So I decided to please myself and be. And I just was saying every joke that I want to say. And I was talking about the subjects that I think that are interesting, even if they will look at me like that. I didn't care. And I was so scared, I remember. And they're still in my life. And it's so fun, because I'm like, oh my God, I was being myself. And those people still like to talk with me, to me. Oh, you understand. This is how it feels like, But that's what's going to happen, because our reality, physical reality, is the reflection of our inner world, of our mindset. You know how many times I've heard this quote, and only recently I'm like, oh my God, that's right. Recently is like a couple of months ago. But you know how many times I've heard it, and it's true. It's true. What you're focusing on, what you're believing, that's what you will see. It takes time, okay? It's not like the day after, but the day after you will receive clues, you receive signs that, okay, I will receive a clue that what I'm focusing on, it's in my physical reality. And then you will have another clue, and then another, and then all of the things that you will see will match your reality. Same as I only love douches because douches are men, and if you only love me, I don't want to be around you. Same, but it will be the opposite. It will be great. So please start to think that you are worthy of love, of receiving and feeling love by the people around you, only by just being you, by feeling your feelings, by thinking what you think, by being the true you, your true nature. This is also a path to take, but it's possible to just be you, okay? And not to believe that the only way to feel loved is by giving to people who know only how to take. And still, after taking and taking and taking anything they can from you, because you have and they don't, for some reason you will still feel like crap. And for some reason they will still blame you if you will not do a tiny thing like they wanted it to happen. Think purposely every day on how amazing you are. Purposely every day say wonderful things about yourself. As I said, be your best friend. Say I'm amazing. Write to our best friend, to our close friends. We say you're beautiful, you're smart, you're amazing, you're funny. Be the same with yourself. I'm amazing, I'm so interesting, I'm so funny, I'm so smart. But seriously, say it, not like I said, not like that. Seriously, be serious with yourself. Say what you never heard from your parent, from your circle. Be purposely nice to yourself every day until you will believe it, and you will believe it. But you must be consistent with talking wonderful about yourself. Even if it will feel weird at first. It's okay, you will get used to it, like everything, right? It's weird to start working out at first. It's weird to start reading a book at first. It's weird, it's new, it's uncomfortable. But you will get used to it. Don't worry, just try. Because only then you will stop being a people pleaser, because you will recognize how you feel when you are nice to yourself versus how you feel when you are horrible to yourself and try to be nice to people who don't even say that you're putting yourself aside and don't even give a shit. And you will start being the kindest and loving and best friend to yourself as you deserve. And it's your right and it's your responsibility to be your best friend and to be your best parent that you never had. It's your responsibility and it's your right, because you're the only one who knows what's going on here. So take care of this garden or this temple, because it's really who you are. Thank you so much for being here today. I hope that I helped you today in some way. It makes me excited so much. I don't know why I want to cry. This topic makes me so excited, and I really share it with you so you would feel how it's like to release all of these chains that holding you back to those people and to those beliefs that make you feel like crap. And when you have the key. When you will do that with your new beliefs, you will go free and feel amazing. So I really hope that that's how I made you feel today. I would be happy to read in the comments if you like to share, of course. Please subscribe to my channel. It will help me personally a lot, and also to my channel and also other people in the world, so they could watch this video as well and feel better. And I wish you a magical day full of magical adventures and full of being the magical you, who you are.